Yeah.
All right, Jessica, tell your dating story.
Okay. Well, I met this guy on Hinge, and we've been talking and chatting for a few months, but we never met up because it was pandemic, and we didn't want to like meet yet because of the pandemic.
I
So
remember being
eventually,
so scared we were gonna die when you first got here.
oh, I
Jessica and
know.
I was like, you stay 20 yards away, like you go in the garage. Yeah,
Yeah, we
it
would
was
like wave
scary.
at each other from the window or the door to the garage area door. Just wave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
just
her,
do
I
it.
give her the middle finger sometimes. It was all right, so this guy, you went on a date. Oh yeah, I was always like, oh fuck, she's going on a date, and then he's in this, he's gonna, if he has it, I have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's endangering my life. Anyway, go
It's
ahead.
all about Kyle. All about
Isn't it
Kyle.
though? Isn't it?
But he used to go to dinners and stuff with David Spade and like
I
go
know.
do his thing, and then it was like I'm just supposed to accept that, and
That
it's
was
fine.
after. You were the first one to be like, we just go out with anybody who's got a deadly disease.
No, I don't think so.
I was getting back at you. I never went out with David. I just would go leave and tell you just to get back.
Well,
Hey,
I
audience, do you
believe.
yourself, sorry, guys, do you watch Kyle and Howie Mandel's podcast on YT, YouTube? Apparently. Oh, God. Shit. I was like, I hope, I don't know.
Can I
don't
finish
know.
my story real quick just to get
Yes,
this?
sorry. Go ahead.
So anyway, so we finally decided to meet a few months later for coffee at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
So he came by and we walked down to Starbucks and we got a coffee and we came back up.
All right, sorry. But just to address that comment, 'cause it might confuse people. Like, I decided not to tell that story anymore, and I barely told on Howie Mandel's thing, and I kind of regret it. And because this person, I think, still watches these things, and I'm like, I feel bad. And go ahead.
So probably for the same reason I'm going to regret telling this story.
No, he's not a member.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably
yes.
not.
All right, go
Probably
ahead.
not. I have no idea.
Actually,
So
he
anyway-
should hear this. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's true.
You went to Starbucks.
The shame should be there. Okay, so we went to Starbucks and we came back and he started just immediately trying to like make out with me and like had his and I'm like, whoa,
Right
hold
when you
on.
walked in the door.
Right when we walked in the door.
How old is he? That sounds like a young. He was young, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was younger.
What time of day is this? The morning? This is the morning?
This is 7 in the morning.
Who's trying to make out at
Wait
7
a
in the
minute.
morning?
Oh, so he
I-
slept over.
No, he came over at 7 in the morning and we went to go for a coffee date. It was just a coffee date.
I've never 7 a.m.
Doesn't
Why-
everybody just accept that we have coffee breath in the morning and we don't do that? I mean, isn't that...
What about? Okay, I didn't even know Starbucks was open at 7 a.m. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, it is. Okay, so anyway, so then we get back and he's
Making moves.
yes, making moves. And I was like, whoa, like we're just having coffee. Like, and so he whips out his dick and he's like, or he's like, come on, just touch it. And I'm like, no, you're like, what?
And you're like, where are you when he does this? And we're
So
sitting-
I'm in the ADU I was living in, Kyle's place. It's just one room. So there's a kitchen area and then there's the living room area.
But it's gorgeous.
And he was somebody said, you hungry? He was he was in the kitchen area. And I was in the living room area, like there's a sofa in between. And
Yeah.
and I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, he just starts jacking it off. And he's like, come on, just let me like come on just let me come on your hands or just let me touch it or what. And I was like, no. And he's like, well, I'm gonna come on your floor. And I'm like, well then come on my floor.
That's my floor.
Oh, my God.
That's my floor. He wants to come on. Oh my God, this is way worse
And
than our
then-
stories.
You got
And then
so Me Too'd.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. And then he did, by the way. And I was like, are you okay? Are you feel better now? And he was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he like started like freaking out. And I was like,
Kyle.
Is there for
I'm
you telling this as a baby makes this
Kyle,
sound like way more
he did this.
assaulty and awful.
He did this, Kyle. He did the, I'm sorry I
Yeah.
hurt you. I'm sorry I hurt you so bad.
Yeah, it's
I can't believe I did that. I'm really sorry.
like that.
what are you doing here?
I just decided I would take it out and I would start rubbing it.
Why would you masturbate on Kyle's floor?
Well, you're not concerned about Jessica at all. You're just worried about the floor.
Yeah, it's a brand new floor.
Yes.
I'm really sorry I ruined the floor. Sort of.
Concerned with, by the way.
That's not true. How dare you?
That story, that's all he was concerned with.
That's not true.
It did sound like that, Kyle, a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what you just
But
thought.
Peter the
You were
Bird.
there for sex. You all were there for sex. It was
I
7
know.
a.m. sex.
So anyway, he
7 a.m.
I gave him 7 a.m. I threw some paper towels at him and some spray, and he
Oh,
sat there and
God.
proceeded to clean my floors.
Oh my God, this is.
Hey, you
your
guys, I could see
floors.
the cop taking the report. Like, okay, so came over to your house. Good. Pulled out his dick and masturbated. Yep. And
All right.
what time was it? 7 a.m.
And you said go
7
ahead
a.m.?
though. Did you leave that out of the story?
I didn't say. I said. He
You're
said,
like,
"I'm going to
"Go
come on the
ahead."
floor." And I was like, "Come on the floor," because he's not coming on me.
I have noticed that
I've
your
never heard
floor has
someone
that wonderful
At a
sheen.
place for sex.
I mean, and I was kind of scared too. I mean, he's like
Of course.
6'3", and like, I was just like,
Yeah,
I didn't know what to do. And Kyle, what's he gonna do?
I'll kick his ass.
No,
No,
so
I really. That is.
no,
fucked up.
to answer your questions, no, I never seen him again. That was it.
So
Thank you,
actually, like,
but you-
if there was a murder committed in Kyle's house, there's a chance that they could
Slip.
get that guy's DNA.
Yeah, I mean, it has been cleaned multiple
Okay.
times since
All
then.
right.
Oh my God, that is a horrible story.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what just happened. I didn't even
No,
know.
it's-
really,
it's-
it really is assault in a
Yes.
very real way. You were.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy.
Unwanted behavior.
Yes,
is what he was
it
doing.
was absolutely. It's like I was in shock, like kind of. But I was like laughing at him almost. I was just sitting there like laughing, like, what the hell is this?
So I have a question for you.
Damn's asking for sex.
Well, my question is, on the app that you use to find this date, can you report that to them and say, "Hey, watch out"?
Oh,
Can this guy
probably.
get? You know,
You know what? I don't know. I didn't even.
you should have thought of that then. I mean,
But
Don't
I
blame the victim, John.
dude, don't blame the victim,
Don't.
dude.
Not here.